song Get Up, Stand Up by Bob Marley is unusual in the sense that it has only one chord. The right hand needs to get familiar with some important reggae techniques for the guitar. Watch until the end to learn about another guitar section that appears in the song. I'm going to give you an explanation of both hands. So we're basing things around a chord C minor. Now I titled this for acoustic guitar. I wanted to point this out because if you play this on the electric, it'll be easier to add this finger and make it more authentic, just like the record. On the acoustic, I like playing this basically one finger triad here on the 8th fret going. You have to be sure you're playing 3 skinny strings. And when you do the upstroke, it doesn't so much matter that you hit all of them. You have 1 or 2. Because as I was saying, if you're playing this on the electric, you can easily add this finger. But here, with this, it's not very comfortable for me. So I can play this way, drop down. And you can play nice and slow at first, slowly. So talk about specifics here. That would be the 8th fret, barring the 3 skinny strings. And you can attach the ring finger to the 10th fret. Now here's the thing. You can also play with bar chords if you like bar chords. So you can have this here, like, this way, the bar stretching across many strings here. Let me see if that'll focus. Let's see. And you can try it that way as well. And now there's actually several options with this. There's an option of taking this finger here, your pointer finger, putting it on the thinnest string, 3rd fret, your middle finger on the 4th fret, 2nd string. Here, I'll show you. That's where we're at so far. Then with the ring here, 5th fret. And our pinky here, 5th fret. You definitely don't want to hit these bass strings. So and that might even be more simple for you. Now here's some tips on the side. Don't hold the pick very tight. I picked a flexi pick today, like one of those flexible Tortex picks. The upbeats within the song contain the down up. So when you come in, you can count yourself in your head, knowing that when you're playing in between, that's when you need the down up. The right hand uses palm muting. The left hand also uses a subtle muting. This is how you get the important and authentic reggae sound. Now, so a slow demo, I'd put it right here. For me on the acoustic, So you have to know which strings to hit. The strumming, as I said, is going to vary. But the chord to think about is this C minor. I gave you a couple options with the bar chord. Now the thing about the bar chord is it creates a fatter sound, and you might like that. However, the authentic, true version, you're going to want to add this other finger here, the ring, if you want to play it. And that would be 10th fret, 4th string. But in any case, the fretting hand and the strumming hand do muting. And the upbeat of every bar contains down-up strumming. Now there's something else you may have heard in this song. I think it starts right at the beginning of it. If you think of like 2 sets of notes. I actually think I just did that backwards. It's like this. Yeah, that sounds right. That's with the middle finger on the 6th fret, thickest string. And our pinky here, 8th fret, for when we play this little add-on. So we do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it was very interesting timing with that. Down, up. But you have to listen to the record, you know. That's the most important thing. We have 2 more of these videos left. Now another thing here, probably what most of you are here for, because you heard me play it at the beginning in 5th position. And I really got the picking for this down in such a way, it's not just straightforward down up. There's a certain point in it where you do 2 upstrokes. So you're going to want to listen to that. There's 2 upstrokes at a very important point, and that's what makes the picking efficient and what helps you memorize it. So we start out, this is called 5th position. Basically our index fingers here at the 5th fret, setting everything up. So we do a downstroke on the 6th fret. Then we go to the 8th fret on the 5th string here. See, it's not as much of a close-up as I normally do. Then we're on the 5th fret on a G string, 3rd string. Pinky goes all the way to the 3rd string, 8th fret. And remember, it's down at picking, but I'm just giving you the tab explanation. Then there's a pause, and then there's another upstroke on the 8th fret, this time the 4th string. So like I said, 5th position, so now we're on the 6th fret, 5th string, 8th fret, 5th fret, 4th string. Now here's the thing, this finger here goes, the middle finger goes to the 6th fret, thickest string. A pinky or 4th finger goes to the 8th fret, thickest string. Now to lead into it, the continuation, there's a pause and then you hit that again, and then you go straight into it. Check it out. Then you go. Pause. You might wonder, why do I slow this down, but when I play it at the beginning, I always give you something you can rewind and go back to and slow down and set that at the beginning. So I always, not just to catch your attention, but also to give you a foundation so you can play along with it, and that's the most important. I have 1 more of these videos. I'm going to do it tonight, and that's going to conclude it. I really mean it this time. This is the song Get Up, Stand Up by Bob Marley. It is unusual in the sense that it has just that, I gave you a tutorial of where to put your fingers. The song just has that 1 chord. So that right hand needs to get very familiar with this important reggae technique on the acoustic. And since you watched until the end, you learned about another guitar section. I think I gave you a pretty good explanation of where to put your fingers. Remember, don't hold the pick too tight. The upbeats contain the down ups. The right hand uses palm muting, and this hand here uses some subtle muting as well. So you just... See, I'm letting off. Let's see. Well, the only other thing that was on my mind was showing you this hand for a bit. So, well, if I'm barring at the 8th fret with the index finger, see that? So you don't hit this from here. See, I can't add that other finger here. You can barely see in the frame. It's very uncomfortable to get it all to ring. Very uncomfortable. It's got to be that way. On acoustic, electric, another story. Now I showed you a version with index 3rd fret, skinny string, middle finger, 4th fret, 2nd string, and then 2 fingers at the 5th fret. That'd be like this, 4 strings. I showed you a version involving bar chords. That'd be something like that. Now, if you're doing this, and say you did have the electric, for example, you could also make a bar. So as you can see, 1 chord, C minor, many options for what to do. This other part here, the down ups and all that, in the song that you can hear throughout it, 6th fret, thickest string. I gotta remember it now. Down, up. And really, this is, if you want to be authentic, up, up, down. So let me go over it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down. That they may even reverse it from time to time. So, and then there is probably the most challenging part, starting out 6th fret, 5th string, playing with the middle finger, going to the 8th fret. So let's show you that accurately. Down, up, down. Now this is just below towards the floor. Here's where the other upstroke comes in, right here. Up, 6th fret, 5th string. Down, up, 5th fret, 4th string. 6th fret with an upstroke. 8th fret down. Then another upstroke on the 8th fret, and that's how you lead back into it. Down, up, down. Song Get Up, Stand Up by Bob Marley. Make sure to subscribe, please. Really helps out when you like and comment your thoughts down below. And thank you for all the new subscribers. I think most of them are coming from the video How to Wind Strings the Correct Way, which gets 1,000 views per day. It's my one hit, so thanks again.